Carson is in his first week with the Wildcats, transferring from Clay High School, where he participated in baseball and basketball as a manager.
Okay, we are on YouTube, it looks like.
Going above and beyond in his duties. He is responsible, hardworking, and has extremely loyal to the program throughout the season. Carson plans to attend Manchester University and study exercise science. Number 11, Jaden. Jaharia Space. Also his niece, Jaylena Space. Jaden has been a big part of the Wildcats' success this season. He is a player, has grown in the program both on and off of the court. He's a big kid with a big heart for the people that are closest to him. Jaden is his first year varsity letter winner with the basketball team, and he plans to attend college and play basketball. Number 5, B.J. Williams. Mother, Mariah, and sister, Bria Williams. B.J. is a 3-year letter winner for the basketball team. His intensity and spirit will be deeply missed in the program. B.J. is a guy who shows up every day and works hard. His growth over the years has been transparent on the court and his strides that he has made in the classroom. He plans to attend college and play basketball to study business. Number 4, Kashawn. His grandmas, Beverly Harbor and Parithmia Reed. Kashawn, a.k.a. Mr. Valedictorian, as he is a Kashawn has accumulated a 4.2 GPA while being a 3-year varsity letter winner on the basketball team. Kashawn is seen as one of the most exciting players on the court due to his relentless effort and speed. Kashawn plans to pick a college to study graphic design. Number 10, Marvin Schindler. London Schindler, his sister, Uncle William Brothers, Leanne Quinn, his grandmother, Coach Mike Bush, and even though he's not here, sending his love, his proud father, Marvin Schindler III. Marvin is a 4-year letter winner. Marvin has shined on the court since his freshman year. He has scored over 1,000 points in his career at Riley. Marv was selected for the top 100 by the IBCA as a junior, also nominated as a first-team all-conference player as a junior. His infectious personality will be missed. Marvin plans to play basketball in college and study business. And number 1, Jaylene. Jalen is another one of the 3-year letter winners from this class. Jalen has proven himself as one of the best defenders in the NIC. He's shown his elite athleticism and flashy play for the past several years. His calm demeanor will be strongly missed in the locker room. Jalen plans to attend college to play basketball and will study marketing. He also has plans to get into real estate in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior cheer, Kayla Wright, escorted by her sister, Shania Howell, escorted by her mom, and Leah Gordon, escorted by her parents, Michelle Turner and Wildcat fans, this incredible senior class has battled their way to an outstanding 37-9 record as upperclassmen. It's a testament to their hard work, dedication, and passion for the game. We can't wait to see what these talented young men and ladies continue to shine on the courts as Wildcats and beyond. Let's give one more roaring round of applause for the senior class of 2025. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
Two of the last three champions, the Penn Kingsmen and the Riley Wildcats, will duke it out for the 2025 title on senior night here on the south side. You are looking live at Algie Oldham Gymnasium, where it's time for the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. Penn and Riley to decide a conference champion tonight on Sports Michiana. How you doing, everybody? Alongside Angelo Carlo here in the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. It's Chuck Freeby. Bo Hundt will be with us momentarily from courtside. The Penn Kingsmen started off in 2024, closing the year 4-5. All of a sudden, they find themselves in sole possession of the Northern Indiana Conference lead. How have they done it?
Well, they were really old last year. They're really young this year. They have one senior, one junior, two sophomores, and a freshman in the starting lineup. Played a very heavy, difficult schedule early on. They've matured as the year has gone on, and everyone said this was going to be a really good group. It was just how quickly would it take? It took them half of a season, and now they are rolling, and we'll see why here tonight. Really talented group of players.
And Barrett Kuhlman assessed the status of his squad just 10 days before the tournament begins. Well, we were hoping to hear from Barrett Kuhlman. Instead, let's talk about the Riley Wildcats. First, here's Barrett Kuhlman, the Penn head coach.
We've gone kind of through a lot, and actually I've been really pleased with if you ask me the evaluation. We're young, but we're really experienced at this point. And so we gained a lot of on-job experience through this course of this year. I've got great seniors that have led us from the beginning, even through their health issues. The junior classes are strong, and then my underclassmen have really stepped up and grown through this process. So just the evaluation so far, I've been really pleased just with our development. I think we're still just kind of starting to scratch the surface of as good as we can be, but we're definitely on pace, and with only 2 weeks left or a week and a half left in the regular season, we're kind of where we need to be.
Meanwhile, Riley expected to be here. They have 5 seniors in this group who are being feted here tonight, and Alex Daniel would love to send them off with a conference champion.
Yeah, they were really good last year. Their season ended earlier than they would have liked, being upset in sectionals. They pretty much brought everyone back, and this is a group of seniors. Not only is it a group of 5, but a lot of them have started for 3-4 years. So really talented group, very hungry group. They were co-champions in the NIC last year. You can't be co-champions this year. They won it outright.
And on senior night, Alex Daniel wanted to talk about the group that has brought the Cats here.
It's the first group that I've had for 4 years, and so these kids mean a lot to me. They have bought into what I was preaching, when I showed up here, and it's awesome to see all the success they've had, all the times that we've spent together, and we've done a lot of things outside of basketball. And
Bo Hundt joins us from courtside, and Bo, lots of times in a game like this we'll talk about tempo. But Penn has won games in the 70s. They've also won games where they've scored in the 40s. Is tempo that big a deal tonight?
I think tempo is one of the most important factors tonight because Riley's going to get after it. They're going to get up and down the floor. They want to push that tempo, and they can with the veteran class that they have. A bunch of seniors, a couple juniors that leads this team. Penn got some young guys. They've been down in some games and have come back, quite a few, matter of fact. But I think if Riley gets to that lead and they get some confidence, they're going to just keep that tempo going and going and going, guys.
Now you're sitting at home and you say, well, if Riley wins this game and St. Joe wins tonight, there's a 3-way tie for the NIC crown. It's not the way it's working in 2025.
No, they've changed it. They're going to crown an outright NIC champion regardless. So if Penn wins, it's very simple. They're the outright champions at 7-0 as you see the conference standings. If Riley wins and St. Joe wins, Riley would need to win by 3 points or more to win the NIC championship. St. Joe cannot win the NIC regardless of whether or not they win tonight. Penn would win it with a victory or a 1 or 2 point win by Riley. If you're confused, look, they're just going to play basketball. We'll fill you in as the night goes on.
I was just going to say, don't think too much. It's just basketball. We've got plenty of action for you tonight. We'll start you off getting you ready for this one with our Tony Letcher Health Market student athletes. It comes your way next as the St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show rolls on here on Sports Michiana.
You're watching the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Tony Letcher Health Markets, Tire Rack, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, The St. Joseph County Police Department, Imagineering Finishing Technologies,
Patrick,
Reliance, the Lilliard Insurance Agency, Big C Lumber, Crown Trophy,
Ferret Custom Roll Forming,
your neighborly hometown heroes, and these great sponsors.
Shopping for tires used to be like pulling teeth. That was before I went to TireRack.com. TireRack's tire decision guide made it easy to drill down to the right tires for me.
What?
Oh, I got a great deal. My tires shipped fast and free and arrived the next day. I even got 2 years of free road hazard protection.
What?
You're darn right, wow. Next time your tires get long in the tooth, visit TireRack.com.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
For over 100 years, experience and inspiration have been the foundation of Big C Lumber. I'm Mark Young. Deciding on the perfect cabinetry for your home can be overwhelming. It's best to depend on our consultants with decades of experience at Big C Lumber. Your needs and wishes will be matched with our guidance in the creation of new spaces. We call this customer-inspired design, representing your personality, your style. Visit Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
Your garage door keeps your home, family, and valuables safe and secure. Make sure it always looks good and works well. Precision Garage Door is your one-stop shop for design, installation, and repairs. Count on us to help you choose the right materials, style, and color for your new door. And when you need repairs, we're ready. Our friendly trained technicians work around your schedule and are available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Call your local Precision Garage Door today.
Garage doors done right.
You dream it, we design it. You need it, we've got it. We crank it out so you can crank it up. We work with purpose to power your passion. It's game on, so come on. Let's elevate adventure. Let's take life to the next level today. Let's become better together. This is Patrick.
This edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Tony Letcher with Health Markets, the right policy at the right price. And it's time now for our Tony Letcher Health Markets Student Athletes of the Week. We are joined by Keyshawn Wright, a Riley senior basketball player, along with John Bedian, a senior basketball player at Penn. We'll start with John, who also has a 4.15 GPA. How do you pull it off between basketball and academics?
It's just a community of guys around me, my teammates, my family, my mom, my dad, my Aunt Jessie.
You are a part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. You're active in your church. Tell us about how important faith is to you.
It's everything. Basketball is a game of ups and downs, as we all know. So just being rooted and having a firm foundation in my faith, it means everything to me.
You have the honor and privilege of getting into the Kelly School of Business down at IU Bloomington. You're going to major in finance. How excited are you for the opportunity, and what made finance the right choice for you?
I'm thrilled. My dad went to Kelly. My sister's at IU right now. I'm super excited to see what IU holds for me. I know it can be great, mean great things for a future career, so I'm super excited.
And how has Penn prepared you for the future?
Our coach preaches servant leadership and just helping and leading through servantship, just helping others. So picking up the little guy, that means everything on our team and in our community.
John, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Keyshawn Wright is a senior at Riley High School. He is a member of the basketball team and a member of the track team. He is ranked number 1 in Riley's senior class. There's a few of you guys at number 1, but you are one of them. What does that mean to you to have that honor as valedictorian?
That means a lot. I feel like I really made my mom proud, all my family. They all support me, and I feel like it just feels amazing. It feels great.
On top of playing sports and having that high GPA, you also volunteer at the Homo Center and at St. Margaret's House. Why do you do it, and how rewarding is it?
I appreciate my coach for letting us do giving us opportunities like that. He take us over there, and we do this. We did it last year, and I just feel like we helping giving back, and feel good.
You looking to major in graphic design? I imagine, obviously, this is a skill set of yours, but why did you choose graphic design ultimately?
So I started graphic design my senior year, and I really like it. I enjoy it. My teacher made me fall in love with it. Shout out my teacher, Coach P, and I feel like it's a way for me to express myself.
It is senior night, and this is a great group you have with you, 4 other guys that you've been with for a long time. What does this group of seniors mean to you?
These are my brothers. We all together. It's our last ride, and I love these guys. Hopefully we can pull out the win tonight.
Keyshawn, thank you very much. John, thank you very much. John Bedient, Keyshawn Wright, our Student Athletes of the Week, presented by Tony Letcher with Health Markets. They've said nice things. Now they're going to play for an NIC championship. We have the starting lineups next on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week.
Finding private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with my clients so I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
When contractors and OEMs need quality electrical products at the best prices, they look to Babsco Supply. We strive to supply all the electrical products you need for residential, light commercial, and OEM electrical components. We have the knowledge, dedication to customer service, and extensive inventory to ensure your electrical projects are completed successfully. We are employee-owned, which means all of our employees are owners, so you know we care. With locations in Elkhart and Warsaw, Babsco Supply is working together to serve you better. Learn more at babsco.com.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
In 1969, America celebrated men landing on the moon. Now the USA is trying to return, and Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is helping pave the way. IFT is providing paint, chemical conversion coatings, and non-destructive testing services for NASA's Space Launch System and Orion spacecraft, which will deliver astronauts to the moon and possibly Mars. Help make it happen by joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
Just graduated high school and now wondering what's next? Ready to start making a difference? Now is your chance. The St. Joe County Police Department Correctional Officer's starting pay is $50,000. Working in the jail can teach you life skills that you can use as a correctional or police officer. Benefits include vacation, medical, dental, and vision. For more information, call Sergeant Kylie Williams at 574-245-6263 or apply at sjcpd.org.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Basketball Game of the Week being brought to you in part by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Join the team and help protect and serve our community. Before we get to the national anthem, let's check in on what the teams are wearing tonight. Brought to you by It's Tops in Mishawaka. Penn will be in their road black uniforms with gold numbers and letters. Meanwhile, Riley wearing the home whites with blue numbers and letters trimmed in gold. And now the Riley band gives us an honor of America with our national anthem. Our national anthem from the Riley Band. We're ready for the starting lineups. Here's Angelo to Carlo.
All right, let's start with the Kingsmen. Ben Murphy is a 5'9 junior guard, 4.7 points per game. Caleb Kuhlman, a 6'3 freshman guard, 16 points, 5.7 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 43 threes on the season. The son of the head coach is the all-time leading scorer for freshmen in Penn history. Alex Hawthorne, a 6'2 senior guard, the lone senior starter at just under 9 points per game. Mikhail Price is a 6'8 sophomore forward, 3.9 points per game. And Peyton Mayamba, a 6'6 sophomore forward, 8.3 points per game. The Riley starting lineup brought to you by Frick's Dairy Queen. Have a craving for a Dairy Queen Blizzard but don't want to leave the house? DQ delivers. Download the DQ app and enjoy exclusive deals and beat the line when going in person to Frick's Dairy Queen on South Michigan Street in South Bend. And let's take a look at the Riley starting lineups as they hit the lights here at Riley High School. Jalen Barbera, 6'1 senior guard, 9.9 points per game. He's a 3-year starter. Keyshawn Wright, a 5'8 senior guard, 4.8 points per game. We heard from him as our Student Athlete of the Week presented by Tony Letcher with Health Markets, the valedictorian of this Riley senior class. PJ Williams, a 6'1 senior forward, 7.3 points per game. Marvin Schindler, a 5'9 senior guard, 16.7 points per game, a 4-year starter. And Jaden Stamps, a 6'3 senior forward, 2.5 points per game. You'll notice I named all seniors. They'll go with the all-senior starting lineup here on senior night. Of course, we'll see plenty of Tyrese Jones as well, a 6'1 junior averaging 14 points per game.
Time now to look at the keys to win for tonight's game. They're brought to us by our friends at the Lilliard Insurance Agency. Penn has to meet the press, handle the pressure that will come from Riley, control the boards with their superior size, and contest shots, not allowing Riley to have a lot of open looks at the basket. Meanwhile, Riley wants to find a way to win in the paint. Won't be easy considering Penn's size. Offer effective pressure, try to get some turnovers, and contain Kuhlman, trying to keep in check Penn's leading scorer. The series history, this is the 77th meeting between these two teams on the hardwood. The first meeting back in 1958. Last year, Penn won it 66-54 over at the Palace on January 26th. That was Riley's only conference loss. Our officials tonight, Brian Lockmundy, working with Mike Winter and Sean Westman. And our opening tip-off coming our way from our friends at Neighborly Hometown Heroes.
NIC Championship on the line. Penn can win it and go undefeated in league play with a victory. Riley, if they win by 3 or more, are outright conference champions themselves.
Jaden Stamps will jump it up for Riley against Mikhail Price of Penn. And we are underway in the NIC title game. The Kingsmen with Ben Murphy handling the ball. Penn 14-7 on the year, 6-0 in the NIC. Their best win was against a top-ranked St. Joe team, 76-72. They had 4 straight losses at the end of December, including to a 12-10 Hamilton Southeastern team. Peyton Miamba down low, got it to go. The 6'6 sophomore, who has been trying to get stronger on the inside, shows it there. And the Kingsmen grab the early lead against a 16-4 Riley team, 5-1 in the league. They're coming off a loss to Culver Academy on Tuesday night. They kick it outside for 3. It's short, but the rebound comes to Riley, and Jalen Barbera, too strong. B.J. Williams with the putback. And right away, Riley attacking the offensive glass and coming with some token man-to-man pressure. This is Caleb Kuhlman, the freshman for Penn. Ben Murphy, his backcourt mate. Kuhlman to Murphy, who got caught down low. Kuhlman for 3, ring it up. Caleb Kuhlman, a 41% three-point shooter, hits his 44th trifecta of the year to put the Kingsmen on top.
He doesn't look like a freshman. He doesn't play like a freshman.
Nor does Marvin Schindler. That's because he's a senior. And the ball knocked out of bounds to Penn.
I think Marv might be in his 7th year. I mean, I don't think they do that in high school just yet, but it feels like it because he's been a 4-year starter, an outstanding career for the Riley Wildcats. And a reminder that this first quarter is brought to you by Dean's Barbecue and Restaurant in Granger.
The full court press from Keyshawn Wright knocking the ball away that time. So Penn has to find a way to inbound. And they finally get it to Murphy, who eludes traffic in the corner. And now Penn with numbers. Alex Hawthorne wanted to go to Miamba back door. Now they go to Miamba down on the block. Big fella bouncing off people, laid it up with the right hand, no good. And little Keyshawn Wright comes away with a rebound. Wright ahead to B.J. Williams.
Keyshawn Wright is Alex Daniels' favorite player on the team, and you can see why with his hustle on the floor. Also helps that he's the smartest kid in the school as the school valedictorian.
Williams missed the topside triple, and Penn with the rebound. We played a little over 2 minutes. You see the situation on the TireRack.com scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Here's Kuhlman. Jalen Barbera draws the defensive assignment. Kuhlman using the screen from Mikhail Price. Miamba in the corner for 3 is short. And the rebound pulled away by Williams. Riley with numbers. He'll go to Barbera for 2. Jalen Barbera, the 6'1 senior, averages 10 a game. His first bucket of the night.
I mentioned this first quarter brought to you by Dean's Barbecue in Granger. It's your home for the best BBQ in Granger. There are more than just barbecue. They are a full-service chef-driven restaurant where everything is made from scratch. Good food with great friends and a great atmosphere. Dean's Barbecue and Restaurant at 23 and Bittersweet in Granger.
Marvin Schindler just drove Alex Hawthorne a little nutty right there, and Hawthorne winds up stuttering the feet for the travel. Penn will go to its bench. They bring Peyton Miamba out, and they put Lucas Obermeyer in. Obermeyer is 6'4 junior. I don't think they were really enamored with Miamba's shot selection on a couple of those possessions.
For more than 40 years, TireRack has been finding people the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. They're nationally known, locally run by an outstanding team that believes in supporting Michiana. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Schindler, the bank was closed on a Friday night, but he gets his own offensive rebound. Riley dominating the offensive glass. Shot blocked that time by Penn, and it goes back outside.
I mean, they said it was one of their keys to win, but who would have actually thought that they would have actually dominated the offensive glass early on here against this very tall Penn squad?
B.J. Williams handles the ball up top. Everybody a confident ball handler on this Riley lineup. Here's Stamps down low on the baseline. Wants to go to work on the sophomore Price and does. Jaden Stamps getting a rare start. The 6'3 senior, though, hits the bucket and puts Riley on top by 1.
Stamps has been a valuable asset off the bench that provides the size that the rest of the usual starting lineup does not have.
And a steal by Barbera. Ahead to Schindler for 2. Timeout called by Penn. It's sponsored by Events by Pro Show. 3:43 to go first quarter. And Riley has rattled off 6 straight to take a 3-point lead on Sports Michiana.
I I joined Notre Dame Federal Credit Union a long time ago.
1978.
I've been a member over 15 years.
I've worked with Notre Dame my whole banking life.
44 years.
I have my checking account there, I have my savings account there.
Really value the
community-based banking system.
My credit card with Notre Dame, I have my car insurance with Notre Dame.
I can't say enough good things, really.
I have my auto loans with Notre Dame.
My whole life is at Notre Dame
I
Credit
will
Union.
remain with them until the day I die.
It's one unique, one special vibe.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you in part by Tire Rack. TireRack.com is the way tire buying should be. So Penn has given up 6 straight. The pressure from Riley defensively creating some turnovers for a Penn team that usually makes less than 10 turnovers a game.
They even have confusion coming out of the timeout. Not sure who was going to inbound the pass, so that's not what you want to have. And now the little press coming from Riley, and they'll back off.
Ben Murphy will bring it across the stripe, the 5'9" junior who has moved into a starting role this season. Kuhlman lost it off his foot, but tracks it down. John Bedient has checked into the game now for Penn. He wears 25. Kuhlman, Obermeyer in the corner. The 3 rims out, and Riley on the run to Schindler, and he'll go the distance.
What an outstanding play. Barbera was able to move the ball as he got the rebound, pushing it forward up to Schindler. And if you're going to be in a foot race with Marvin Schindler, good luck catching him.
Kellen Watson not on the floor tonight. He might be the only one.
That would be the only one from the Penn contingent that probably could catch him.
Here's Kuhlman on the drive, but fell down against Barbera. Battle for the loose ball ensues. Penn came away with it. And Price trying to go in strong and is fouled on the floor by B.J. Williams, who appeals to Chris Skibby, our floor cameraman. Can you play it back?
Let's take a look at the replay brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency. As a loose ball on the floor. And then finally, here comes the foul that they'll call. We didn't get Chris's angle on that one, but we'll trust he got some arms in there. It was physical play in there.
Caleb Kuhlman, and another foul call, this one on Jalen Barbera. That'll be his first.
Tyrese Jones has checked into the game for Riley, one of their leading players at 14 points per game, not starting here tonight because it is senior night and he is just a junior, the transfer from Clay.
He was a first-team all-conference player a year ago. Obermeyer for 3, airballed it. Bedient with the rebound, up and good. John Bedient, who you saw in our Tony Letcher Health Market student-athlete interview, gets his first basket of the game off the bench to stop the bleeding for the Kingsmen. But down low for the layup, it's Isaiah Packer, and the 6'3" junior converts.
Packer getting some early minutes here, having to bring some size off the bench.
Well, we thought points in the paint could be a problem for Riley. It's not if you're beating everybody to their spot, and that's what they've done. B.J. Williams on the run, leaves it off, and Barbera is fouled by Mikhail Price on the way up.
We'll have some free throws coming up here, brought to you by Klein Custom Homes, Michiana's premier home builder. Come visit one of our exclusive neighborhoods or let Klein Custom Homes build on your property anywhere in Michiana. For more information, visit us at KleinCustomHomes.com. They're going to say that one was on the floor. I'm not sure about that one.
That was an interesting call. Here's Tyrese Jones handling up top against Caleb Kuhlman. Barbera's got Packer to his right in the corner, and Packer really wants it. Instead, they'll go to Schindler and reset the play. There's Packer. Put a move on his man. Wing jumper. Going to hit off the top of the backboard. No good. And then a reach-in foul called on B.J. Williams. That's his second, and that's not good for Riley.
Whether it's Medicare, individual, or family insurance, or even small business insurance, Tony Letcher with Health Markets is your guy. He doesn't want you to be his client just today. He wants you to be his client forever. Google Tony Letcher Health Markets or visit tletcher.com.
Tree Johnson, a 6'1" freshman, checks into the lineup for Riley as Kuhlman will come across the stripe for Penn. Here's Ethan Good in the lineup now. Good has really been hampered by a hip injury this year, so they've been trying to monitor his minutes, but with the conference title on the line, you knew if he could go tonight, he would. Here's Kuhlman. Dumps it off for Price. Price tried to lob his way in, lost the handle, kicks it outside. Obermeyer from 14. That rims out. And the rebound, boy, a lot of bodies hitting the floor, but Johnson came away with it. And here's Packer on the outside for Riley. Out to Schindler for three. Ring it up. Marvin Schindler has 7 here in the first. And the Riley lead is 8. But if you're a Penn fan, you got them right where you want them, because they've rallied from 8 down 5 or more times this season,
including 3 times in NIC play.
Ethan Good leaves it off to Bedient. He charged.
Events by Pro Show has been a proud supporter of PHM for decades, specializing in audio, visual, lighting, and DJ services. Their team is dedicated to your event success. Learn more at eventsbyproshow.com.
Christian Bonner going to take the place of Mikhail Price. And Riley, knowing that they have to win by at least 3, trying to leave no margin for error, at least here early. They'll try to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Schindler on the move to the right side. Schindler pull up from the wing. No good. Tipped in by Tyrese Jones. Kuhlman from half court. That's too strong. What a first quarter for the Riley Wildcats. Didn't start out that well. Caleb Kuhlman drained a 3 from the corner, but after that, it was all the Cats on the run. Marvin Schindler with 7. Riley by 10 after 1 on Sports Michiana.
Are you tired of auto service from big box stores and new car dealers? 45 years ago, my parents, Bud and Diane, founded Zolman's with a strong commitment to the community. Today, Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care is still family owned and operated with over 150 employees and families. And we offer a price match guarantee on any tires from any local dealer, while providing complete auto service on all makes and all models, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
Yes, I was just in a bad car accident. I need help.
I'm in a call center. How am I supposed to help you? Did you buy this insurance over the interweb?
Yes.
You think this can wait till after my lunch break?
No, your lunch can wait.
When this happens, you'll understand why it's important to have a local agent. The Lilliard Insurance Agency is just that agency. We're a local agency and we're here to take care of you. Call the Lilliard Agency today.
The Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by Reliance. Design, build, renovate. Let's go downstairs for a Patrick courtside report. Bo Hundt, what were your thoughts on that first quarter?
I think plain and simple, Riley was the more aggressive team out there. They were more physical. They wanted it more, and they're getting after it. And I think that speed and getting up and down the floor is what's going to keep Riley with this big lead.
And Packer just left it off for Tree Johnson. And it's 19-7 in favor of the Riley Wildcats. Here's Caleb Kuhlman on the drive. Kuhlman had it swatted away and a foul called on Keyshawn Wright.
Riley High School, in partnership with our families and community, provides all students with a rigorous education, celebrates each student's background, and engages the whole student to be a lifelong learner and responsible, active citizen in the community. Go Riley. You see the replay there. Brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency, and the free throws coming up, brought to you by Klein Custom Homes.
If you're expecting Caleb Kuhlman to miss, don't. He is a 90% free throw shooter. That qualifies him as number 2 in the state based on people who have enough attempts.
Not bad for a freshman.
And he drains them both. He has 5. Kingsman still down by 10.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend, longtime supporter of high school athletics. They're also helping NASA send astronauts back to the moon. If you want to help, learn more on joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
3 in the corner for Tree Johnson is off the mark. Look at the battle for the loose ball, and Ben Murphy finally comes away with it. Quickly gets it to Kuhlman. Kingsman on the run. Alex Hawthorne misses the 3. Here comes Riley the other way. Schindler pull up from 3, off the mark, but the rebound to Tree Johnson. Packer on the drive. Shut off. Forces it anyway and hits. Isaiah Packer now with 4.
Great job there by Packer, creating separation and getting the bucket on the short-range jumper.
And Bo talked about tempo in the open. Well, Riley's got Penn playing at the tempo they want him to right now. Miamba spinning and winning. Bucket in the bump.
Free throws coming up here, brought to you by Klein Custom Homes. And here's the replay brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency. This is what Penn needs to do. Get themselves inside with that size advantage. And Peyton Miamba doing just that with the bucket and the bump.
Barbera and Stamps check back in for Riley. Miamba, a 64% foul shooter, averages 8 points a game. He has 4 already tonight. And couldn't get that one to go, but a big rebound for Bonner, who kicks it back outside and threw it away.
If you want to help your team look great, It's Tops can help. They're the official outfitter for a number of local schools and even Sports Michiana, and they can do a lot more than just clothes. Learn more at itstops.net.
There you see Alex Daniel on the sidelines, 80-38 in his 5th season, a former Bethel assistant. Muncie Central graduate, played in the state finals his senior year for the Bearcats. 3 on the way, got it! Isaiah Packer heating up here in the second. He now has 7 and the lead balloons to 13.
Second quarter brought to you by our friends at Ferret Custom Roll Forming.
Bonner on the drive, kicks it outside. Cody Evans misses the 3. And the release to Jalen Barbera. Barrett Coleman has seen enough to know he's seen too much. Timeout called. It's sponsored by Events by Pro Show. 5:36 to go. First half. Cats by 15 on Sports Michiana.
For over 100 years, experience and inspiration have been the foundation of Big C Lumber. I'm Mark Young. Deciding on the perfect cabinetry for your home can be overwhelming. It's best to depend on our consultants with decades of experience at Big C Lumber. Your needs and wishes will be matched with our guidance in the creation of new spaces. We call this customer-inspired design, representing your personality, your style. Visit Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by Imagineering Finishing Technologies, IFT, where quality is a way of life.
Stip Law in South Bend says go Kingsmen, and congratulations on a great season so far. Stip Law achieves positive results by providing comprehensive, passionate representation. Stip Law, legal help for all life's hurdles. And a reminder, this second quarter brought to you by Ferret Custom Roll Forming, the best choice in metal fabrication, providing ISO certified quality with unparalleled service and support. At Ferret Custom Roll Forming, we form value. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com.
Penn trailing by 15. They also trailed Fort Wayne, a state-ranked team, by 15 earlier in the year and came back to win that one on a Saturday afternoon, but that was at the Palace. This is in hostile territory tonight here on the south side of South Bend. Caleb Kuhlman with the drive, lost the ball, and it's saved by Riley. And knocked out of bounds on a nice defensive play by Christian Bonner off Riley. It'll be Penn ball.
And in terms of NIC action, they were down 13 against Marion to come back and win that game. Half of their wins in the NIC have been coming back from, I believe, 8 or more.
But most of those comebacks have occurred at home.
Yeah.
And tonight, the three-point shooting of the Kingsmen, which is usually very good at 35%, well, it's been actually 41% for the season. It has been stone cold tonight since the Kuhlman 3 early in the first.
Well, and they also only averaged 9.5 turnovers per game. Those turnovers are racking up in a hurry here. The fast break points for Riley have been significant.
Bonner misses, but the rebound, Miamba puts it up and in.
That was a good job by Penn of just slowing the tempo down. Let's slow it down. We know we're behind by quite a bit, but let's slow things down and get a good bucket here, and that's what they do, and then we got a foul here on the opposite end.
Cody Evans left his feet on the Packer fake and then is called for the foul. That's the first foul on the Kingsmen here in the second quarter. Remember, you get 5 fouls as you look at Barrett Coleman. His second year at Penn, but his 17th season overall. He's already got 285 wins in his career, former player for Mike Lightfoot at Bethel.
Concedes that his son Caleb is already way better than he ever was.
Well, he remembers there's video evidence somewhere that would highly support that. Keshawn Wright handles the ball up top. Penn going with man-to-man defense here. And they have had problems handling the quickness of Riley tonight. Isaiah Packer can't hit that one, and the rebound to Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne playing with a bad shoulder. You see that big tape job over on the right arm. Kuhlman got nudged from behind, and there was no call, and he throws it away.
Little Finn's Swim School provides more than swim lessons. They give your child life-saving skills. With a new location on Merrifield in Mishawaka, Little Finn's is Lily DiCarlo certified. Little Finn Swim School, building confidence in the water 15 minutes at a time. Go Kingsmen. Happy early 4th birthday to Lily DiCarlo. We'll be celebrating that this weekend.
In my rating of my 3 favorite DiCarlos, she's definitely in the top 2 along with Molly. Here's the miss by Tyrese Jones, and it goes out of bounds to Riley.
Your home deserves the best, and your neighborly hometown heroes are here to deliver. One of them is not Chuck. Glass Doctor secures your home with expert glass care. Mr. Handyman takes on small fixes to big improvements. And 5-Star Painting revitalizes your space inside and out. Trust the pros who bring you peace of mind above all else.
Murphy comes in for Cody Evans in the Penn lineup. Tyrese Jones up top. Boy, he has been a huge addition to this Riley program this year. And Jones open for 3. On cue. Tyrese now with 5. That's his 20th 3 of the year. Down low to Miamba. Miamba drives and draws the contact from Packer, and he'll go to the line for 2. Sponsored by Klein Custom Homes.
The Penn Boosters always cheer for the Kingsmen. Last year, the Boosters awarded over $110,000 to various academics, clubs, and teams. Support the Penn Boosters by following them on Facebook or go to pennboosters.org.
Peyton Miamba, a very talented sophomore. And I don't know if you can tell on TV just how long those arms are, but he's got a 7-foot wingspan.
We were impressed by him last year as a freshman in the sectional game we broadcasted. Played really well, so he has matured a little bit, and who knows how good this guy is going to be here in the coming years.
Got to work on the free throws, though. He's 0 for 3 at the stripe tonight, and Penn could use every one of them down 16. Nice pass inside, come right back out. Here's Schindler in the corner. Now Barbera for 3. Bring it up. Jalen Barbera now with 7, and another timeout called, a 30-second one. It's sponsored by Riley Athletics. 2:52 to go first half. Cats by 19 on Sports Michiana.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week brought to you by Patrick, empowering outdoor enthusiasts since 1959.
Thank you to Chick-fil-A on South Michigan Street in South Bend for feeding our crew tonight with their classic chicken sandwich, delicious fries, and tasty cookies. Did we make you hungry? Stop in at Chick-fil-A at Erskine Commons in South Bend to get your fix.
Bo Hundt, I want to come to you quickly for a Patrick sideline report. I mean, we've seen a lot of basketball teams by this time of the season. Riley, the quickest one we've seen?
Intensity is up. Their intensity is one of the best in the area and maybe the state. They just get after it. And when they're focused, in front of a big crowd, you can tell they came ready to play tonight.
Senior night, I'm sure they knew they had something to play for. All the relatives are here.
And one of the things they've done is being able to move the ball in transition so quickly right as soon as they catch the ball. Whether it's off a rebound or off a turnover, they are on the move. That's something we did not see them be able to do against St. Joe. Actually, in that game we broadcast earlier this year, St. Joe was the faster team. Riley was the one slowing the tempo down, but you could see the way they've improved their play since that game, that they can get into their transition so much quicker so far here against Penn here tonight.
Packer hits the three. Isaiah with 10 in the first half. He only averages 7 a game, and it is a 22-point Riley lead. Woo! Wow. Coolman on the drive. Spinning, shooting, couldn't get it to go. It's been that kind of night for the Kingsmen. Barbera. Tree Johnson will let it fly. Why not? It is that kind of night for the Cats. Everybody hitting for Riley right now. A 25-point lead here at Algie Oldham. Hawthorne on the move. Hawthorne caught in the lane. Coolman for 3. That won't go, and a one-handed rebound for Tyrese Jones. He glides up the floor. Johnson to Schindler. Boy, the ball doesn't stick very much, does it? Jones down the lane, couldn't get it to go. Rebound and no foul called. Here comes Penn with a rare chance to have numbers. Coolman down low and a foul called on Jalen Barbera. That's his second.
Klein Custom Homes is Michiana's premier home builder. Come visit one of our exclusive neighborhoods or let Klein Custom Homes build on your property anywhere in Michiana. For more info, visit KleinCustomHomes.com. There you see the foul on the Lilliard Insurance Agency replay.
That is only the 4th foul on Riley, so Penn not shooting yet. Obermeyer and Bedient check back in to take the place of Price and Miamba. 42.2 seconds to go here in the first half, and Penn just trying to hang on for dear life here. Ball thrown away by Coolman as Johnson read the pass perfectly. Packer feeling it.
Okay.
Nah, he check went awry. He knew it as soon as it left his hand, too. It's like, yeah, that wasn't a great idea. Let's see if Penn holds for the last shot here. Nope, Coolman will let it fly. Why not? They need to hurry. Coolman now with 8. And it gives Riley a chance to fire off the last shot here as the clock ticks down. Schindler trying to set up Hawthorne. Schindler pulls up. Too strong. And that's the way the first half ends. And it was a terrific first half for the Riley Wildcats, who lead Penn in this NIC showdown by a count of 38-16. Let's go downstairs to Bo Hundt. He will grab Alex Daniel for a Patrick sideline report. Alex just asking the official about a little bumping and chugging going on over there.
Still asking,
but with a smile on his face, which you can smile on your face when you're up by 22. So, satisfied that that's the answer he's going to get. Here's Bo with Alex.
Alex, you guys go into halftime up by 22. You guys were going on all cylinders, especially your defense. They were really getting after it that first half.
Yeah, just attention to detail, and knowing what they're trying to accomplish and what they do individually. Thought we did a really good job of executing our game plan.
Adjustments for second half?
Well, I like what we're doing. Hopefully we can keep it up. Obviously, they'll make some adjustments. I think Miamba inside has hurt us at times. We don't have a real good guard from him. We got to stay active, but we got to make them score by 2s and not 3s, right, and make it hard every possession.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, our St. Joe County Police Department halftime report comes your way next. It has been all Riley here in the first half. Cats lead at 38-16 on Sports Michiana.
Shopping for tires used to really grind my gears. So many tires, and the thought of choosing the right one made me, Precisely. That's before I went to TireRack.com. I got the best deal hands down. My tires ship fast and free, arrive the next day like clockwork. Tire Rack even gave me 2 years of free road hazard protection. Precisely.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Your garage door keeps your home, family, and valuables safe and secure. Make sure it always looks good and works well. Precision Garage Door is your one-stop shop for design, installation, and repairs. Count on us to help you choose the right materials, style, and color for your new door. And when you need repairs, we're ready. Our friendly trained technicians work around your schedule and are available 24/7 for emergency repairs. Call your local Precision Garage Door today.
Garage doors done right.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you in part by Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, putting people over profits. It's Riley over Penn right now, 38-16 here at Algae Oldham Gymnasium as we welcome you into the St. Joseph County Police Halftime Report and welcome you into the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Chuck Freeby, Angelo Carlo, Bo Hunt's down on the court. Bo, from a defensive standpoint, it looks to me like Riley is overplaying the passing lanes quite a bit and really getting deflections, forcing turnovers. What are you seeing defensively right now from the Cats?
Yeah, they're really trying to force the ball handling of Penn and really get up on them, take away those passing lanes. You know, typical Penn back in the Al Rhodes days, and I'm sure they're teaching it now, you know, using that backdoor pass. I'm surprised they haven't gone to it a little bit earlier. I'm expecting to see it maybe in the second half a little bit more because of the overplaying of Riley, exactly how you said, but they're just being so aggressive. A couple of games we've done in the past few years with Riley, when they come out and they're aggressive, they are so good. But when they understand that they're a really good team and they just kind of like, oh, we're going to just go on the floor because we're so good, that's when you see a different Riley team. But tonight, they're on it.
Now, you mentioned games we've done in the past. One of them was a game against St. Joe last year that Riley was ahead by 30 points at halftime, and St. Joe came all the way back. What does Riley have to make sure they do in the second half to keep the intensity going?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just come right back out and be exactly how you are. What I noticed there towards the end of the first quarter when they were getting up by 15, by 16, by 17, made it all the way up to, I think, 25 at one time. They wanted to keep putting the pressure on Penn. They wanted to go up by more. They want to put a stamp on this conference championship. As you guys spoke, they win by 2, they still lose the conference. They want to win by 22 or more, guys.
Alex Daniel didn't say anything about turnovers and his keys to win, but you know how many the Cats have made in the first half? Try a bagel. 0 turnovers for Riley compared to 7 for Penn. That's a big reason the Cats have a 22-point halftime lead. We'll show you halftime highlights when we return on the St. Joseph County Police Halftime Report here on Sports Michiana.
You dream it. We design it. You need it. We've got it. We crank it out so you can crank it up. We work with purpose to power your passion. It's game on, so come on. Let's elevate adventure. Let's take life to the next level today. Let's become better together. This is Patrick.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
Are you tired of auto service from big box stores and new car dealers? 45 years ago, my parents, Bud and Diane, founded Zolman's with a strong commitment to the community. Today, Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care is still family owned and operated with over 150 employees and families. And we offer a price match guarantee on any tires from any local dealer. while providing complete auto service on all makes and all models. Serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
We found out about Notre Dame Federal Credit Union through a friend. We were nervous about growing interest rates, but Notre Dame Federal Credit Union communicated the entire way through that process and made us feel like we made a good move. Finding a house was the tricky part, but securing financing and going through the purchase process with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, that was the easy part. That was simple. We would highly recommend working with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. The customer service is amazing.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by your neighborly hometown heroes, Glass Doctor, Mr. Handyman, and 5-Star Painting. 38-16 in favor of Riley here at halftime at Algie Oldham Gymnasium on the St. Joseph County Police Department halftime report. Back inside the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, Chuck and Odge high above the fray. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, sometimes stats do tell the story. We mentioned the turnovers being 7-0. How about Riley out-rebounding Penn 19-12. Riley is much shorter. I mean, if you'd have told me it was 19-12 the other way, I would totally believe you. That's what we expected. So Riley having the advantage in the rebounding department is making a world of a difference here tonight.
Quickness has been an advantage for the Cats. We'll see if we can emphasize some here in our halftime highlights. As Caleb Kuhlman got things started for Penn with a three-pointer here, but then a whole string of Riley highlights. Jalen Barbero with the layup. Then they'll get the steal off from B.J. Williams ahead to Marvin Schindler for the layup. Schindler would then dial it up from long distance as he hits the corner three here. He had 7 points in the first half, and when Isaiah Packer hits this fadeaway, Barrett Kuhlman needed to get a timeout for the Penn Kingsmen. They come back, they try to get a little something going with Peyton Miamba on the inside. He had 6 points in the first half, but Packer lit it up. He had 10 points in the first half to lead all scores, and Jalen Barbero with an early nominee for the Big C Lumber play of the game with that dunk there. Oh, by the way, Riley was proficient from the outside. Tyrese Jones with the three, Jalen Barbero with the three. How about the three here? They were 6 of 12 from beyond the arc in the first half. Penn was just 2 of 8, despite this Caleb Kuhlman three at the end of the first half, but 38-16. The Riley Wildcats have the lead. If they hang on and win by more than 3, they'll be the Northern Indiana Conference champions for a second straight year. We'll show you how it comes in the second half when we return to Algie Oldham Gymnasium here on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
When contractors and OEMs need quality electrical products at the best prices, they look to Babsco Supply. We strive to supply all the electrical products you need for residential, light commercial, and OEM electrical components. We have the knowledge, dedication to customer service, and extensive inventory to ensure your electrical projects are completed successfully. We are employee-owned, which means all of our employees are owners, so you know we care. With locations in Elkhart and Warsaw, Babsco Supply is working together to serve you better. Learn more at babsco.com.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency. Real people, real service, real value, really time for a Bo Hundt Patrick sideline report as you take a look at Kurt Rollo going into the Indiana Sports Writers and Sportscasters Hall of Fame. Terrific writer for the South Bend Tribune in the AP, does a lot of work at Penn High School. Bo, I don't know if you talked to Barrett Kuhlman at halftime. He couldn't have been too happy.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to him real quick. He just talked about turnovers. We have to eliminate them, have to box out, have to slow down the tempo. We have to make shots. Basically everything we talked about, guys.
Everything they didn't do in the first half and didn't start the second half doing. Barbera comes all the way down, and Kuhlman is called for the reach-in foul.
Hey, how have your tires held up during winter's worst? The experts at TireRack.com will get your vehicle ready for prime time. They sell tires that dominate winter. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. And before the game, we interviewed our Student Athletes of the Week presented by Tony Letcher. Tony, a lifelong resident of Michiana, licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you need insurance, Tony's your guy. Google Tony Letcher Health Markets to connect.
Alex Hawthorne with the steal here for Penn. The first turnover of the night charged to the Riley Wildcats. And a foul called on Riley. I think this one might go on Marvin Schindler.
This third quarter brought to you by Stipp Law in South Bend.
There you see Barrett Coleman on the sidelines for Penn. Went to Bethel. He met his wife, Valerie, at a Bethel game.
Locally owned Central Automotive in downtown South Bend. Your answer for oil changes, brakes, air conditioning repair, general maintenance, and more. Check them out at Lafayette and Colfax. Central Automotive, we're here for all your automotive needs.
Miamba in the corner for three, and it hits that strap above the backboard, and it'll be Riley ball.
Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, the financial institution of choice for sports Michiana, plus hundreds of churches and schools. Link your Elevate credit or debit card and your nonprofit earns 1% cash back. Go to NotreDameFCU.com/elevate to learn more.
Can't help but sit here at this gym as you see Tyrese Jones miss on the three, Miamba with the rebound, but you see all the banners on the wall for the Riley swimming team, and you think of the duel in the pool for these two schools tomorrow in the sectional as Miamba misses and then is fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line for free throw, sponsored by Klein Custom Homes.
Respect, loyalty, pride, courage, integrity, and dedication. Those are the many ways officers at the St. Joseph County Police Department are serving our community. If you're looking for a career change that can really make a difference, visit sjcpd.org to learn more.
Miamba, a very good student, 4.0 GPA, but 0 for 4 at the foul line tonight. And there you see all those banners we're talking about dating back to the 50s. They were state runner-up back-to-back in 2002, 2003. A proud tradition here on the south side. They all shaved their heads. The principal, Sean Henderson, trying to say it was in honor of him.
And adding to that rivalry between Penn and Riley in swimming, of course, would be the coaching change. Riley going over to Penn.
John Van Drysch. Riley with the ball up 21.
Since 1959, Patrick Industries in Elkhart has empowered outdoor enthusiasts to achieve next-level recreation experiences. Patrick is a proud supporter of our local teams and athletes, empowering excellence on and off the court.
Boy, Tyrese Jones elevating for that rebound that time, and that left Barbera with a second chance, and he cashes it in. Jalen with 9 now. He's a 21st century scholar, as a number of these Riley players are. Alex Daniel has really emphasized the academics since taking over this Riley program.
And the biggest thing Alex Daniel provided was stability. You know, obviously Mark Johnson was here for a very long time as the head coach, but after his departure, Daniel came in as the 5th coach in 5 years, and now in his 5th year, really providing stability for this program. Thank you to the Lillard Insurance Agency for all their work in helping Sports Michiana gets all its insurance needs. Real people, real service, real value. Visit realvalueins.com to get the personal touch you deserve.
Miamba called for the walk. And Riley just trying to make time evaporate on the clock here. They've taken 2.5 minutes here in the third. Tree Johnson with the ball.
And they've extended the lead by a point.
Now Schindler. That one's short, but another offensive rebound. Barbera puts it back up and in. He has 11, and he has had a night.
You mentioned those offensive rebounds in the first half. Riley had a 9-4 advantage in offensive rebounds alone.
Hawthorne unleashes a three, his first of the night. The grandson of Hawk Harrelson puts one on the board. Yes, and it's 42-20. And here's Hawthorne on the move. Feeds Peyton Miamba, and he had it stolen away by the quick hands of Tyrese Jones. Coming the other way, B.J. Williams with the bucket to go up. And he'll go to the line for free throws, sponsored by Klein Custom Homes, as you get another look on the Lillard Insurance Agency replay.
Good work by Jones, feeding him, and Williams goes inside for the bucket and the foul. Your local Dairy Queen is hiring. Get the after-school activity that gets you paid. They offer flexibility in scheduling, competitive pay, and you'll be part of a great team. Stop in at Frick's Dairy Queen on South Michigan Street in South Bend to apply.
Williams, a 69% foul shooter. Really the emotional leader and voice of this team. Has 5 tonight, and the lead back up to 25.
Dean's Barbecue is your home for the best BBQ in Granger. They're more than just barbecue. They are full-service, chef-driven restaurant where everything is made from scratch. Good food with great friends and a great atmosphere. Dean's Barbecue and Restaurant at 23 and Bittersweet in Granger. We are getting catering for Lily's birthday this weekend from Dean's Barbecue. Very much looking forward to that. I hope no one tried to eat it already tonight.
I will be awaiting the reviews as Lucas Obermeyer gets his first points of the night with the layup.
Oh, I can tell you, Dean's is very good.
Tree Johnson inside, kicks it back out. Look at the ball movement. Williams topside triple is pure. I have been so impressed with the way the ball has moved tonight for Riley.
26-point lead.
Nobody thought that was going to happen tonight. Miamba for 3, rolls away, and here's Barbera.
Everything hitting for Riley and not much of anything going right for Penn so far.
And Alex Daniel wants to spread it out.
There was that brief moment when it was a 22-point lead. Penn missed a shot. Riley was going the other way, and maybe you figure, okay, they could get a little bit of a run here going. But then it was a quick steal by Riley, and they've scored every point since.
Barbera fades, can't get that one to go, and Johnson went out of bounds with the ball.
Klein Custom Homes is Michiana's premier home builder. Come visit one of our exclusive neighborhoods or let Klein Custom Homes build on your property anywhere in Michiana. For more info, visit us at kleincustomhomes.com.
And don't forget, folks, these two teams are in the same sectional.
Yeah.
So while Barrett Coolman might be tempted to burn the game film from this one, he'll probably study it very closely to see what needs to be solved, and the answer would be a lot. The rebound to Miamba up and in. He's got 9 to lead the Kingsmen.
Take your event to the next level with Events by Pro Show, specializing in audio, visual, lighting, and DJ services. Their team will help bring your event vision to life. Learn more at eventsbyproshow.com. Go Kingsmen.
And the worst thing Riley could do if they drew Penn in the sectional was take it for granted. Williams hits a 3, because there aren't many nights where you play like this.
They're taking nothing for granted tonight. Senior night, conference championship on the line. They are putting on a show. Right now are the Cats here on the south side.
51-24, more than doubling Penn. Hawthorne in trouble, and he was fouled by Packer on the reach-in.
Riley High School, in partnership with our families and community, provides all students with a rigorous education, celebrates each student's background, and engages the whole student to be a lifelong learner and responsible, active citizen in the community. Go Riley. You know, one of the things we talked about, but an advantage certainly in this game for Riley, was the experience, right? I mean, you're talking about all the seniors that they have that have played so many minutes, whereas Penn is one of the youngest teams in the NIC, with just 1 senior in their starting lineup and 2 sophomores and 1 freshman as starters. So far that has paid off in a big way for the Cats.
Murphy on the drive for Penn was cut off. Oh, a nice backdoor pass, but Overmeyer had it erased, and it was saved to Stamps. The other way, Jones travels.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is a longtime supporter of high school athletics. They're also helping NASA send astronauts back to the moon. If you want to help, you can learn more on joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
Kingsmen just seem to have to work so hard for every basket they get. Coolman couldn't hit that one, and here's Jones with the rebound. And meanwhile, Riley Packard launches. Holy cow. He's got 13.
I mean, we are getting close to potential running clock. If they get to a 35-point lead, that clock will start and not stop unless they're very rare situations.
In the NIC championship game. That is hard to believe, folks. That's how good Riley has been tonight. Kuhlman nets the three, the freshman with 11. That's his third three of the night. And that was his response to a lot of whooping from the Cats on defense. Here's Keyshawn Wright. He got bumped pretty hard that time, and a foul called on Mikhail Price, his second.
They will not let this be a Klein Custom Home free throw opportunity as you take a look again at the Lilliard Insurance Agency replay. Keyshawn tried to get the shot off. They said, not on the continuation on that one. Sports Michiana's apparel, courtesy of our friends at It's Tops in Mishawaka. Clothes, office supplies, tumblers. If you want to put your logo on something, odds are It's Tops can make it happen. Locally run since 1976. It's Tops gives you the personalized attention you deserve. Learn more at itstops.net.
Concord with a win over Bremen tonight. We'll see the Lions on Tuesday night taking on number 10 Triton down at the Trojan Trench.
This third quarter brought to you by Stip Law in South Bend. They say go Kingsmen. Rooting for a big comeback here in the fourth quarter. Stip Law achieves positive results by providing comprehensive, passionate representation. Stip Law, legal help for all life's hurdles.
Packer again. It's like watching Packers against the Bears. Final 6 seconds. Kuhlman, another pull-up three, is off the mark. And what a performance by the Riley Wildcats. Isaiah Packer has led the way with 16. B.J. Williams with a big night in double figures. And Riley all over the Penn Kingsmen, 57-27 after 3 on Sports Michiana.
Why do our auto insurance rates keep going up? Oh.
Dramatic increases in parts, labor, and medical care are causing auto insurance rates to soar nationwide. Lilliard's Insurance can protect you from auto rate increases with our available rate lock feature. And because Lilliard's Insurance is a local business, you get better service and deal with actual people. Hi, I'm Matt Lilliard. Call or text us today to see if you qualify.
Finding private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with my clients so I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by Crown Trophy. They're nationally known, locally owned. Bo Hundt with the Patrick Sideline Report. My question is very simple. If you're Barrett Kuhlman, how do you rebuild your team in a week to 10 days before the tournament?
I think the biggest thing is in sports, sometimes you have to forget about days, and these are one of the days they need to forget about. But again, they've come back before. I don't know about 30 down, but they've come back before in games, and they have a lot of heart, this Penn Kingsman team does, guys.
30 and 8 minutes would be rather impressive. This fourth quarter brought to you by Little Finn Swim School, providing more than swim lessons. They give your child life-saving skills. With a new location on Merrifield in Mishawaka, Little Finn's is Lily DiCarlo certified. Little Finn Swim School, building confidence in the water 15 minutes at a time. And they are cheering for a big Penn comeback.
Here's Caleb Kuhlman into the paint. Couldn't get it to go. The rebound out of bounds off Penn. Winnemac, a winner over Pioneer tonight, 32-22. Warriors having a nice season. Halftime down at Dale Cox Gymnasium. Gary 21st Century leads LaVille 34-21.
Fair Custom Roll Forming, the best choice in metal fabrication, serving a variety of industries, including solar appliances, conveyor systems, chassis, and structural components to decorative trim. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com. We form value.
Halftime in Northside Gym, Washington leading Elkhart 43-26. Here's B.J. Williams for three. That hit the back iron, but another offensive rebound. Tyrese Jones. 7 off the bench tonight and a timeout called. 7:16 to go. Timeout sponsored by Riley Athletics. Back with more after this.
Shopping for tires used to be like pulling teeth. That was before I went to TireRack.com. Tire Rack's Tire Decision Guide made it easy to drill down to the right tires for me. What? Oh, I got a great deal. My tires shipped fast and free and arrived the next day. I even got 2 years of free road hazard protection.
Where?
You're darn right, wow. Next time your tires get long in the tooth, visit TireRack.com.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
The Penn Boosters always cheer for the Kingsmen. Last year, the Boosters awarded over $110,000 to various academics, clubs, and teams. Support the Penn Boosters by following them on Facebook or go to pennboosters.org. And your home deserves the best, and your neighborly hometown heroes are here to deliver. Glass Doctor secures your home with expert glass care. Mr. Handyman takes on small fixes to big improvements, and 5-star painting revitalizes your space inside and out. Trust the pros who bring you peace of mind above all else.
Northridge beat Columbia City tonight, 65-55. St. Joe had no problem with New Prairie winning 78-28. And Caston gets the win over Oregon Davis, 67-30.
So St. Joe winning means we would officially have a three-way tie, provided record-wise.
Schindler, Williams missed, but there is Jaden Stamps with the putback.
But again, by the new rules in the NIC, they have tiebreakers now to determine the NIC champion. And
we are now in the dunk is missed. And the rebound to Murphy, who volleyballs it ahead, but it's stolen away by Riley and re-stolen by Penn. Gets a little sloppy when it's a 34-point game.
The tiebreaker in the event of a three-way tie where head-to-head does not break the tie is point differential amongst the teams. As you can tell, Riley has a bit of an advantage in that category.
Alex Hawthorne hits the shot for Penn. He now has 5.
Thank you to Chick-fil-A on South Michigan Street in South Bend for feeding our crew tonight with their classic chicken sandwiches, delicious fries, and tasty cookies. Did we make you hungry? Stop in at Chick-fil-A at Erskine Commons in South Bend to get your fix.
Peyton Miamba with a driving layup. Miamba leading the Kingsmen tonight with 11, along with Caleb Kuhlman. It's now 61-31, and Penn can come up for air for just a second. They've avoided the running clock, at least for now.
They just need to double their points and not allow Riley to score the rest of the game.
Meanwhile, Stamps misses the rebound underneath after the Jones miss. And here come Murphy and the Kingsmen with numbers. Kuhlman had to stumble to save that. Miamba for 3. And Miamba hits his first three-pointer of the game, his 24th of the season.
Klein Custom Homes is Michiana's premier home builder. Come visit one of our exclusive neighborhoods or let Klein Custom Homes build on your property anywhere in Michiana. For more info, visit us at KleinCustomHomes.com.
Over in the Duneland tonight, Portage has a 61-37 lead. The Indians hit 7 threes in the third quarter.
Wow.
That escalated in a hurry. So did this one tonight, 61-34 in favor of Riley.
Was it 5-2 Penn?
Yes, it was.
And then it wasn't.
They're on a 56-29 run, or 59-29 run. Here's Keyshawn Wright. Wouldn't quite go, but he's going to the foul line to shoot. Free throw sponsored by Klein Custom Homes.
Barrett Custom Roll Forming, the best choice in metal fabrication, serving a variety of industries, including solar appliances, conveyor systems, chassis, and structural components to decorative trim. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com. We form value.
We told you Keyshawn Wright, valedictorian. His nickname, the Water Bug. And he couldn't quite get that one to drop.
Who's our Tony Letcher Health Market Student Athlete of the Week. And we want to thank Tony for his incredible support of Sports Michiana. Tony, a licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you're looking for assistance with Medicare, family, or individual health insurance, just Google Tony Letcher Health Markets or visit tletcher.com.
Wright looking for his first point of the night. Couldn't get it. But the rebound to Tyrese Jones, and he puts it in for 2. Boy, Riley has been spectacular on the glass tonight.
And I would think that has to be the biggest disappointment for Penn here this evening. The fact that they just were blasted on the glass when they have a significant height advantage that they do has to really eat away at them when they're going to look back and study this one.
Well, honestly, there have to be several disappointments in this game for Penn. The way they've shot the ball, that's not typically how this team shoots.
Yeah, but shooting, sometimes you have off nights shooting the ball. Turnovers certainly is going to be up there as well, but you know you're facing a Riley team that is very good at creating chaos and creating turnovers. The one thing you just wouldn't expect would be that you would just get dominated on the glass by a team that is much shorter than you are.
Kuhlman hits the three there, 63-37. Halftime in Michigan City, and the Wolves lead Merrillville 29-27, and Alex Daniel wants a timeout. 3:48 to go in this one, 63-37 Riley on Sports Michiana.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by Ferret Custom Roll Forming. We form value.
By the way, you think with the score 63-37 with 3:48 left, you think even if Penn inserted Marcus Burton into the game, he's here tonight watching on. I don't even know if he inserted Marcus in right now, they can make this comeback.
Might be a tall ask.
Yeah, it would be. Marcus, of course, having an outstanding career in 2 seasons now at Notre Dame.
We mentioned that these two teams are in the same sectional. We would be remiss if we didn't tell you that the sectional draw is Sunday night on IHSATV.org. The program with Bob Lovell, Greg Rakestraw will start at 6 p.m. and go until 8 p.m. So if you're a fan of one of these two teams, tune in the second hour. As you see Marcus Burton there, Marcus knows he's on TV. He lit up the smile.
3:25 left in this one, and Riley trying to close in on senior night with an NIC championship. Thank you to Tire Rack for being the scoreboard sponsor for the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. Need new tires? Visit TireRack.com and check out their easy-to-use tire decision guide. Tires, wheels, and more will help you get there.
Cats shared the title with Marion last year. You know, when the NIC still thought sharing was caring.
Now you're not allowed to share. And hence why we have tiebreakers in place. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head. We will have a 3-way tie between Penn, Riley, and St. Joe, but all of them have beaten each other. So the next tiebreaker goes to point differential. And, again, Riley is going to have a significant advantage in that.
Marvin Schindler getting it down to B.J. Williams. Williams has had a nice second half in this one. We haven't talked about this yet, but we'll have to pick a Reliance player of the game, and I'm leaning towards Isaiah Packer, even though he's not a senior. He led the way tonight with 16 points.
How many you got for...
Barbera's got 11. He would be my second choice, but I could be swayed into him being a senior.
Yeah, I lean that way. I think any other day I would give it to Packer, but because it's senior night, and Barbera's been great. Not only has it been the points, but his steals have been big. His outlet passes have been strong. So I lean. So I don't know if Bo, with the Patrick Sideline Report, Bo, if you have a maybe the deciding vote here tonight, and your thoughts.
I could go out on a limb and say,
Well, unfortunately, we're having a problem with Bo's mic right now as B.J. Williams gets it underneath. And I'm not saying that because I thought Bo might be disagreeing with me. So 30-second timeout, we'll take it as well. It's sponsored by Events by Pro Show on Sports Michiana.
In 1969, America celebrated men landing on the moon. Now the USA is trying to return, and Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is helping pave the way. IFT is providing paint, chemical conversion coatings, and non-destructive testing services for NASA's Space Launch System and Orion spacecraft, which will deliver astronauts to the moon and possibly Mars. Help make it happen by joining the Imagineering Finishing Technologies team at iftww.com/careers.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you in part by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Join the team and protect and serve our community. The Riley seniors enjoying a moment on the bench as they all get taken out with 2:18 to go in this one. And they'll get to celebrate a conference championship with their head coach, Alex Daniel. It was very clear when we talked to Alex before the game how much it meant to him that this was really the first class that he had been able to see all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely. He comes in as the head coach, then you had the transition, and really this is the one that's come all the way through, and he had to start a lot of these guys as some like Schindler as freshmen, and then others like Barbera as sophomores, and B.J. Williams has moved into being a starter, and then you have Keyshawn Wright that has been a starter in years past, and then not as much this year coming off the bench. And then Stamps has been great off the bench as that big man off the bench for them this year. So it's just a great core of 5 seniors that they've had, that they've built around, and they really feel like this is the group that can provide something special for them.
Caleb Kuhlman absolutely rocks A.J. Neely there, but was quick to help him up along with a couple of other Penn players. So great sportsmanship shown there by the Kingsmen, down by 28. And Alex Daniel still coaching hard there from the sidelines, as you would expect. Tyrese Jones gets it down to Murray Jackson in the game now. Down low to Tree Johnson. Now here's Packer. And he's got 18 tonight.
All right, maybe. Well, that's not fair because he gets to be him because he's not a senior. He's packing the stats.
I see what you tried to do there. Down low it goes, and the turn and the miss, that time for Penn by Ricky Rutland. Here comes Riley the other way, and they throw it away. So, Bo, let's try again. Patrick Sideline report you were going to put in some thoughts on our Reliance player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with both of you, but you got to throw B.J. Williams in there as well. He didn't even play the second quarter. He's the leading scorer on the team as well.
Well, that's not helping the cause at all.
That is not helping us at all.
Uh-oh, here comes Riley, and the layup missed by Tyrese Jones.
I think Tyrese couldn't decide if he was going to try to dunk or lay it in, and he didn't either.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Caleb Martinez can't hit that shot. And the rebound to Tree Johnson as we are in the final minute of this one. What an impressive performance by the Riley Wildcats tonight. A.J. Neely on the dribble here for Riley. The freshman was bodied up pretty well by Bonner. Ahead to Caleb Martinez, and Martinez gets his first varsity points as a Penn Kingsman.
Maybe Bo just interviews both of them.
Have no problem with that.
Because they're conference champs, so might as well get some extra love. Assuming that Mike wants to hold up. It doesn't seem like he wants to cooperate as much.
I'm sure Heatherly contaminated it last week. The clock expires, and the Northern Indiana Conference Championship is coming to the south side of South Bend. In impressive fashion tonight, the Riley Wildcats defeat the Penn Kingsmen. The final score, 67-39 in favor of the Cats. When we come back, we'll have our St. Joe County Police Department postgame show. It comes your way next on Sports Michiana.
Just graduated high school and now wondering what's next? Ready to start making a difference? Now is your chance. The St. Joe County Police Department Correctional Officer's starting pay is $50,000. Working in the jail can teach you life skills that you can use as a correctional or police officer. Benefits include vacation, medical, dental, and vision. For more information, call Sergeant Kylie Williams at 574-245-6263 or apply at sjcpd.org.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Ledger, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Ledger today to schedule your free consultation or visit tledger.
Shopping for tires used to really grind my gears. So many tires, and the thought of choosing the right one made me, Precisely. That's before I went to TireRack.com. I got the best deal hands down. My tires ship fast and free, arrive the next day like clockwork. Tire Rack even gave me 2 years of free road hazard protection. Precisely.
TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Welcome back to our St. Joseph County Police Department postgame show as Chuck Freeby and Angelo Carlo high above the fray. We go courtside for a Patrick sideline report. Bo Hundt has the victorious coach Alex Daniel.
Making sure everybody's got everything under control, but Alex, you guys had everything under control on the court tonight. You didn't have to worry about that 2-point differential. You guys took care of business tonight.
Yeah, I was glad it didn't come down to that. It would have been made for a weird situation, but guys played well, played with a lot of passion. It's just our senior group. It's been special, you know, and for them to go out like this and to be conference champs and to play the way they did, play on this home court the last time, just makes it really special.
The confidence level that your boys have is just up here, and they go on the court, they miss a shot, it's like, oh well, and they go to the next one. What brings that confidence to them?
And they just put the work in. When you do things outside of game day and you're prepared, and then this is the time to showcase that. So, you know, those 8 guys that we played tonight were extremely confident in what they do because they spend a lot of time doing it. They love each other, they care for each other, and so that's the result.
Sectional draw coming up. I know you guys want to go enjoy this championship, but just thoughts on moving forward and what you guys need to do.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a tough sectional. We knew that from the beginning of the year. Obviously, Penn moving back in it, you know, makes it tough. And so, you know, we still got 1 game left. We want to finish it the right way. We'll see who we're playing this Sunday, and you know, try to get prepared for them and achieve that next milestone that we've been looking for.
I'm going to let you go enjoy this with your boys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Bo. And that one more game they have left, they face Bowman Academy at Bowman on Thursday night to wrap up the regular season. But I think the notice has been sent out to the people in that sectional over in Michigan City. Look out.
No question. But the one thing I will say for Penn is now they will be very hungry going into that sectional as well. So that could be something that helps them in that regard. As you take a look at this, how neat. You don't really often see net cutting after a conference championship, but I think this is great that Riley has this opportunity, knowing that they're the outright conference champions now with the victory, to be able to cut down the nets and enjoy this moment as you see Keyshawn right there getting a piece. And then how about Jaden Stamps, the fellow senior coming off the bench for most of the season, getting the start on senior night. He was very good as well here this evening as you see that final score, 67-39. What a victory here for the Riley Wildcats.
It's aided and abetted by some intriguing stats here that we touched on during the game. The turnover situation, 12 turnovers committed by Penn, 4 by the Riley Wildcats. Riley out-rebounded Penn 36-22. And then three-point shooting, Anj. Riley was 10 out of 20 from three-point range. And Penn, a team that normally shoots over 40% from three, was held to 6 of 18 tonight. And from the field total, overall, they were less than 40%. That's a credit to Riley's defense. I thought it really harassed Penn, and it got Penn way out of its comfort zone tonight.
No question. The thing I still can't get over is the rebound advantage, 36-22. That is the one that really jumps out to me as well. And it looks like B.J. Williams is going to be standing by with Bo Hundt for a Patrick sideline report.
Well, he's our Reliance player of the game.
There we go. Let's go down to Bo with B.J. Williams, our Reliance player of the game.
Standing by with Mr. Williams. You guys are conference champs. How does that feel, man?
Man, it feels amazing right now. I just cut down my piece of net. Probably one of the best feelings ever right now. I can't even lie to you.
You guys coming in this game, it was going to be a highly contested game, but you guys just destroyed them out there. You guys came out, you guys played your game, and never looked back.
I mean, that was the whole game plan. We practiced hard all week. We stayed locked in, and we just knew this was going to be a hard game, but we came in ready for our senior night and also ready to play our last game on the floor with each other, so it just felt good to win.
I was talking to Coach a little bit ago about the confidence that you guys have, and it's not just 1, 2, 3, or 4 guys. It's the whole team. Anybody on the floor has the confidence out there. Where's that come from?
Man, that just comes with our work ethic, man. We work every day, and we work hard. We make sure we're in here on time, shoes laced up, practice gear on. It just starts with that. So I just really appreciate these guys on senior night for really helping me out and also the team out to help us win this NIC championship, because it feels great, man.
Hey, congratulations, best of luck, and we'll probably see you in sectionals.
Appreciate you. Thanks.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Bo. B.J. Williams, 15 points, 4 rebounds tonight. Jalen Barbera, 11 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, and probably a couple of steals, 1 steal. So terrific performance by this entire senior class for the Riley Wildcats. And let's take a look now, Anj, at our Big C Lumber play of the game. Happened in the first half and really kind of a tone setter for this one.
Yeah, off the rebound, watch the way that Riley quickly gets the ball up the floor to Jalen Barbera, slams it home. They were able to move the ball up the floor in so many different ways, whether or not it was off the rebounds or off steals, and Barbera leading the way here with the Big C Lumber big play of the game, a big flush down inside for the Riley Wildcats as they are the NIC champions.
And it wasn't just the seniors tonight for Riley. Their leading scorer was a junior by the name of Isaiah Packer. 18 minutes, 18 points. Not too shabby. And the Wildcats hope that this is practicing for 2 weeks from Saturday. If they can do this in Michigan City, they're going to be delighted.
Well, they really hope it is practice, because they felt like they should have been cutting down the nets a year ago, and they weren't able to do that. That's been the motivation for this senior group all season long. They're highly motivated, but again, it won't be easy in that sectional. They'll see Penn again, and again, if you're going to say, hey, they easily beat them, weird stuff happens when you play twice in 2 weeks, and especially when Penn's going to be that much more motivated if these two teams clash again for a second time in 2 weeks.
So our thanks to our Sports Michiana crew for bringing you this one tonight, led by the G-Man. Gary Martin had Tony Beltran and Josh Kellogg in the truck. And running cameras tonight, we had Luke McDowell, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Chris Skibby. A reminder, we are back with you on Tuesday night as we wrap up our regular season coverage from the Trojan Trench. Checking out Jason Groves and the 10th-ranked team in Class 1A, the Triton Trojans, facing the Bremen Lions. We'll have it for you with the pregame right around 7:15 and the tip-off at 7:30, and we do hope you'll join us then. Now for my broadcast partners, the Hall of Famer Bo Hundt and Angelo Carlo, Chuck Freeby. Once again, congratulations to the Riley Wildcats, champions of the Northern Indiana Conference. They win it over Penn tonight, 67-39. So long from the south side of South Bend.